We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Nola is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
You froze him on the fastball there. Marcus Semien goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Ball 1, well below the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ryu comes set. First pitch on its way. Segura at third with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's George Springer, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Sent on the ground out to second. Segura has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ronald.
Here comes the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Digging in now, Andrew Knapp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ryu steps into his windup. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
In now, Roman Quinn. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Segura is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Bichette gathers it in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Now is there. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the third out. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 3-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Ryu's ready. Here comes the pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gurriel playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs. Two balls, 1 strike.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Hyunjin Ryu becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bo Bichette is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Quinn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Roman Quinn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at third here, nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1, back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. In there, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, George Springer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Nope.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura.
The second baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Semien has a play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 17.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, number 15.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher,
Alejandro Kirk will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 85.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball and then
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Julian Merriweather will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
number 67.
Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roman Quinn.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two and 1. The 2-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Didi Gregorius will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Didi Gregorius.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. ball one.
That's off the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fouled off. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready to begin the 8th. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And no one will track it down. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2. David Phelps will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Rhys Hoskins. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. popped him up. Semien will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. So striding in, Ronald Torreyes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. Phelps, 33 years old. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for Philadelphia. Not shortstop.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Scott Kingery. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. As a look, now the pitch. Popped up. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Springer ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy.
Archie Bradley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. One down. Ready for another shot now. Rowdy Tellez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a ball 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So only 1 hit in the inning on this solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll see 8. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kirby Yates.
The count set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Roman Quinn is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swing and a liner. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and 1 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Gene Segura standing in, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The count now at 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. So last chance here, and stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.